Chapter 21, First Performance. The words left Sonny's mouth and just hung there. Around him, the other sleepers stared in a mix of surprise, confusion, and stunned silence. The young man with the warm, amused eyes only smiled calm and polite. Truthfully, getting an ascended ranked aspect from one's very first nightmare was incredibly rare. Whoever this guy was, he wasn't ordinary. He was something special, maybe even exceptional. The more Sonny looked at him, the more he was reminded of Oro the hero, one of the nine. That same quiet sharpness lingered behind the guy's relaxed expression. Sonny had seen that kind of calm menace before, mostly in the grizzled gang veterans of the outskirts. The type who always had that subtle calculation in their eyes, weighing odds and constantly planning how best to put someone in the dirt if things turned ugly. The street rats had a name for it, murder math. Of all people, why did I have to provoke him? Sonny grimaced internally, but he had no one to blame but himself. He'd walked right into this one. After a long beat, one of the Legacy's companions finally broke the silence. Friend, you clearly don't know much about the spell. Castor's appraisal is genuinely impressive. The guy cast a reverent glance at the calm young man before adding, he is a legacy, after all. A legacy that explained the poise and the presence. Unlike most sleepers, legacies weren't randomly chosen. They were trained from childhood to face the spell. For them, infection wasn't a maybe. It was a certainty. Fantastic, Sonny thought. He scowled even harder. A legacy? You're serious? And you're still calling that remarkable? That's a joke, right? The group's confusion turned toward irritation. Another guy spoke, frowning. If you think ascended and excellent isn't impressive, then tell us, what did you get from your nightmare? Genius? Castor, to his credit, stayed quiet and relaxed, still wearing that polite smile. His companions? Not so patient, which was exactly what Sonny wanted. He gave an exaggerated shrug. Me? I got a glorious rating. My aspect? Divine ranked. The reactions were immediate, wide eyes, skeptical stares, even a couple of snorts. Divine aspects were practically mythical. No one had ever received one. Maybe the guy was insane, or maybe, just maybe, he was a hidden prodigy. Sonny needed to crush that slim hope. Oh, and I'm no blue blood legacy, by the way. Born and raised in the outskirts. Never held a training weapon in my life. Meanwhile, your guy over there had all the resources in the world and still only managed an excellent? What did he do in his nightmare? File paperwork. Any lingering curiosity evaporated. Outskirt born, untrained, boasting about a divine aspect? Nobody bought it anymore. Then came the finishing blow. Castor finally opened his mouth, his voice as casual as ever. Interesting. What were your accomplishments in the nightmare? Then, Sonny grinned. Where do I start? First off, I killed an awakened tyrant. Dead silence. A few smirks. Oh, really? Someone asked, grinning. How'd you manage that? Sonny puffed his chest. Didn't even raise a hand. Just spit at it, and bam, dead. He wasn't lying. He had spat blood on the altar, and then the Mountain King was obliterated by the Shadow God. Technically speaking, every word was true. The crowd erupted in laughter. All right, this guy's nuts. Get him a psych eval. Someone tell me this is a comedy show. Another sleeper nudged Sonny. You expect anyone to believe you? Sonny glared. I can't lie, idiot. The group jeered, but Castor was still smiling. And what else did you accomplish? He asked lightly. Sonny raised a finger, pretending to think. Oh, right, I also took out an awakened swordsman. That one did require a bit of finger movement, maybe a flick or two. More laughter followed, but it didn't matter. Every word was the truth. The silver bell had led to Hero's downfall. Again, truth twisted into absurdity. Okay, now you're just messing with us. Guys completely lost it. Why are we even listening? Castor calmly interrupted again. Anything else? Sonny's eyes lit up. Yes, I spoke to gods. Dead ones. even managed to wake one up. He gave me a blessing. That was the last straw. Chuckles turned into full-blown laughter. People shook their heads in disbelief. A few just walked away, muttering about lunatics, but Castor remained composed. Well, your accomplishments certainly make mine look dull in comparison. Thanks for sharing. Best of luck in the dream realm. Sunny flashed a cocky grin. You'll need the luck more than me. With that, he turned on his heel and strode away. Inside, he was celebrating. Perfect. Nobody's going to suspect a thing. He told them the full truth. In a way so ridiculous, no one believed a word. As far as the other sleepers were concerned, he was weak, ignorant, untrained, and probably mentally unstable. Nobody would waste time wondering if a true name was hidden behind that insanity. Now, when someone asked about his aspect, he could say divine with a straight face and be laughed at every time. Let them think he was a joke. One day, he'd be the one laughing. As he walked off, he caught the end of a conversation behind him. Why didn't you shut that nutcase down? One of Castor's friends asked. After a short pause, Castor's calm voice responded, the poor guy must have lost his mind during the nightmare. Happens sometimes. He probably won't last long. The least I can do is be kind. Sunny twitched. What a nice guy.